Okay, so happy Saturday. This is X4, the Star Wars Interworlds mod. Again, if you want to take a look at the mod yourself, if you have this game already, of course, just type in X4 mod. In chat, the bot will send you a whisper with the link to go get it and that kind of fun stuff. And who won the free-for-all? Vukrulz did. Good job, Vukrulz. You can duel him, you know, Xanthium. Anyway. So, where are we? Oh, I'm currently parked up in Bastion. The fleet is down somewhere else at the moment. Why am I up in Bastion? Bastion is the shipyard where we buy, where we have Star Destroyers made. Why are we up here? Because we actually have enough money to buy a Star Destroyer. The question is, which one do we want? But let's go through stuff real quick. Okay, so we got a bunch of stations. We've got, I didn't build any stations this week. These are all were up and running last weekend, or last Saturday. So none of these guys are new. But I did expand some of them. Like Coruscant High Tech Factory. This guy is parked out just next to Coruscant Shipyard. Why? To provide them all the pieces and parts they need to build stuff. It's got 3 piers for large ships to come in and dock, or actually the large and extra large, but that's only for trading, that kind of stuff. What's it building here? Lots of stuff. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. So this is what we're building. End products, missile components, weapon components, shield components, field coils, droid parts, and turret components. Those are the big parts. We're also making some smart pick chips. We could producing microprocessors and that kind of stuff, but we don't really need to right now. Oh, we already have microchips. Oh, the microchips are used for... So what are smart chips good for? They're good for something. We're already doing microchips. Maybe microprocessors? I don't know. There's no Death Stars in this, unfortunately. Hey, Jaguar, welcome back. An Apex Legends streamer that stated that she runs the audio outside of Twitch, so she plays whatever song she wants because the Twitch bot never hears them. I found that an interesting piece of info. Yes, there's a way to do that. It requires stuff. If I remember right, there's a way to do it, but it's tricky. And I think because Twitch doesn't hear it, neither do you guys. So there's that. There's a downside to that. Yeah. Again. Oh, viewers still hear the music? That's not a thing. I don't think that's possible. Or is it? Twitch doesn't record it, but the viewers. I don't think that works that way. Viewers still hear the music. I don't see how that works. Because if you're watching on Twitch, that means Twitch would hear it too. That's helpful, Jaguar. That's helpful. Because I know Twitch put a thing out there a while back for doing sound, for music and that kind of stuff, but it's all non-royalty stuff. And a dedicated PC game rig, but that doesn't really help the situation, Vukrulz. It's not a question of the PC rig, it's a dedicated streaming thing. It's a how do you get the music separated from the recordings? From the recording process. That's the tricky part. Because right now, everything I'm saying, everything you're hearing is being recorded by Twitch. And you guys are watching it and you're hearing everything too, right? Because it's recording my mic, it's recording everything off the desktop, sound-wise. So the trick is to get the music, and here's the trickier part. Try using magic? No, not yet. But the tricky part for the music is, if the music is in game, good luck trying to pull that out of the recording because you're recording the sound from the game. But if you're listening to music outside of the game, you have to basically route the sound differently. I think there's software or hardware that can do it maybe, where the sound gets played not through the regular desktop audio. I don't know. I remember reading up about it about 6 months ago or so, and I went, "Oh, this is too much effort. this isn't worth it." In all honesty, and yeah, it's not as easy as you think it is, because if it was, everybody would be doing it, and not everybody is. Not even close. It's not as easy as it sounds. Anyway, back to the game. So this is again Coruscant, the high-tech state factory right outside the Coruscant shipyard. We're producing all this stuff so they can produce their ships faster, in theory. Okay, Jaguar, thanks. Anyway, so again, and this station makes... It was making lots of money until I took it all away about 25 minutes ago. So it was up. This station was up over 30 million that it had made in the last couple hours, I guess, total. But again, fairly busy station, making money. One of our better stations because it's producing stuff that's not fully available. The Omnisci never helps me. Again, then we have these solar panel plants. They basically, what they're doing is they're actually defense platforms, and we put solar panels on them to produce energy, and as a result, they actually produce income for us too. Don't see, they produce energy cells, and that's pretty much it. But once they get to a certain amount in their cost and stuff, what the hell? Why is this so laggy all of a sudden? Oh, it's because of where I am. So as you can see, the big drop-offs there, that's not me pulling money out manually. That's happening automatically every time I see these little transfers. Once the money amount gets to a certain amount on the station, it automatically transfers it over to me. Whee! So I don't have to worry about that one. I'm a heretic. Or better being a heretic. Anyway, so that's how our solar panels are set up, or solar plants, which are, again, defense platforms. Bastion, that's where we are here. So again, we have a bunch of stations. Some are making money, more money than others, but that's just the nature of the game. We finally got some large storage stuff. I finally made the effort to buy some, and we've been installing those in different places. Wow, so laggy. I really need to get away from Bastion. There's too much stuff going on here, it looks like. Yeah, this is crazy. Why is it? Do I have something running in the background? Wouldn't be a first time. Yeah, let me close some stuff down real quick. Non-important stuff. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
And let's see, where else? Sorry. Finding stuff that's hogging up memory and that kind of fun stuff. Ah, there's a culprit. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so get there. No, it's not the AC, sadly. It'd be an easier solution, I guess. Okay. Part of the problem is, yeah. Hey, the hack was a complete failure. Thank you so much, whoever did that. Is that Vukrul? Or sorry, it's Hobo. Was it Hobo and Hobo and Vukrul's failures? Thank you, Vukrul's, Hobo. My game skills are now set to very poor. I appreciate that. Yeah, look, we got an autosave going on too. I guess I should turn that message off for today. So, what else? Just waiting for things to calm down for a second here. Like the autosave to finish. Right there in the center of the stream. That's why you're a hobo. I agree, hobo. And Kitten and a squirrel team up. Managed to kill everybody. So that is... what number is that? That is number 6 on your bingo card. Number 6. Yes, we have an Imperial Star Destroyer. We're actually waiting to buy another one here in a second. As soon as the autosave is done and we can get to a slightly better spot that's not so laggy. Unfortunately, this Bastion is very occupied with objects between the shipyard and my station and other stuff that's here. It makes for a laggier experience. So we need to get out of here real quick. Okay, Gimpy is currently flying around in a TIE Defender because faster than a Star Destroyer. And we'll just go sit down here for a second. Come on.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Come on, you pansy.
help?
Get back in there and fight.
TIE Defender.
Don't. Anyway, so again, we're inside of the Bastion shipyard at the moment, but we need to get out of here for now because while this is not a big deal when I'm not streaming, when I'm streaming, OBS takes up enough resources to cause issues. So we need to get out of here, get to a better system real quick. So anyway, while that's happening, so again, we look at the stations. Our current fleet is located near the southern border of the New Republic. We currently have a...
Hello everyone.
Let Veronica do her
My
thing.
name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday. Dedicated PC rig would be useful. However, that requires an actual PC rig in the first place, or a new one. And unfortunately, don't have the cash right now. However, I do accept cash. I can arrange delivery of cash to a PO box if necessary. So, or you can send me money through PayPal, or the tip jar specifically. I mean, I'm not opposed to taking money from people if you really want to send me some. Just saying. A $20,000 new rig for playing and use your current only for streaming. Well, that would be ideal. But again, I don't have $20,000 laying around just to be used on a computer. Mrs. Gimpy might get a little upset about that one. So would Mickey and Rocket. So, anyway. As I was saying, our current fleet is made up of an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer. Can't really look at it right now. We will a little bit. We also have a Victory 2 Star Destroyer escorting, and then a nebulon-b frigate, escort frigate, escorting as well. And then we have a bunch of fighters. That's just in the Imperial Star Destroyer. I actually spent time putting time and money putting where are the bunch of fighters in the Victory 2. It's got what, 8, 10, 12 Arc 170s, which are heavy fighters, clone or Republic era type stuff. And then we also have 8 TIE Advance there for intercepting type stuff. So again, that's the Victory 2, is that stuff. And I don't think we put anything into the frigate. No, the frigate is just picking up spares that we pick up from here and there. So a Star Chaser and a Porax fighter. So that's basically collection stuff. Anyway, so got lots of B-Wings, Scimitars, Y-Wings. Then we have TIE Defenders as well. And then we have TIE Phantoms and TIE Advanced on the Imperial. And then we have a Harbor. Harbor is a technically an auxiliary ship. Its job is to provide resources to the other ships in the fleet to that allows them to rearm their fighters and that kind of stuff. And is currently protected by 4 X-Wings. That used to be protecting the Nebulon. So there's that. How many we would have if all those fighters would attack something? No, we don't want to think. We don't want to think about that one. You definitely don't want to think about that one. Okay, so that's the current fleet, and we should probably, we're in a better spot now, so we can go shopping for something else. Now, I did a little bit of research because I was curious on how this actually works. I'm thinking specifically about ion cannons, and if what people on the Discord for this mod are talking about is correct, ion cannons do eat through shields, and they also have the secondary effect of slowing the ship down. So, question is, what do we do about that? Now, we do have enough cash to buy another Imperial 2. The downside is Imperial 2 Star Destroyers. This one will cost us 71.8 million if we want to go this route. The downside is the most ion cannons you can put on this thing is just a couple at most, because they don't fit on all hard points. Basically go through the little groups. So you got that one there. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, there's that one too. Oh, there's more in here than I thought there were. So if we want to go this route, see, the problem if we're doing this is you're really cutting down on your firepower too, and you don't get any small stuff. So in this case, we can at most we're going to put 16 medium-sized ion cannons on this thing. Not a lot, but that's okay because we're not going to do that one because I did a little bit more digging. Well, not so much digging, but experimentation. And the Imperial 1 can have 16 ion. These are the large size ion cannons. They're basically down here along the whatever that's called, the section here in the middle, the row of turrets here. The front one, that's where the ion cannons go, and so they've got them on both sides. The big guys do. That's not the group. That's the right group there. So they've got, like I said, they've got 16 large heavy ion cannons. Sorry, is it 60? Oh, it's only 2. Okay, yeah, because of the way these guys work. They only one each in those spots. So we've got 2 heavy ion cannons, 1 on each side of the center area there. And then it's also got the 16 regular ion cannons along the sides here. So it hits a little bit harder than the Imperial 2 as far as ion cannons go. Bridge? Well, the bridge is up here on top of the tower. The bridge is up here in the middle area. There's an actual name for this whole section. I can't remember what it is, but there's an actual name. It's a term. It's a naval term. I forget what it's called, but it's not the bridge. The bridge is up here on the top. But anyway, so again, 2 heavy ion cannons and 16 regular ion cannons. So it's better than the Imperial 2 as far as that goes. Superstructure, that might be right. I'm totally flaking out on the name. So anyway, so what's the main difference between the Imperial 1 and 2? Fighter-wise, there's none. They have the same capacity. 12 docks, 60 potential or total that they can carry around at one time or support. Weapon-wise, the Imperial 1 does not get access to the barbettes, the octuples. So that's another reason to use this instead of the Imperial 2. Because you can just use the heavy ions instead, along with the big turbo lasers. These are the heavy turbo lasers, the XX-18s turbo lasers, which aren't bad. They're just not octuples. So I got those. It still has the tractor beams, single turbo. It still has the single turbo lasers. These are medium size, and it's got all the point defense stuff too. When's a detector coming? You'd have to ask the mod devs for that one. So anyway, we're going to get this thing built and leave us some money left over too. So confirm the order. How long will this take? This is going to take us 30 minutes. So we got that. So we don't actually have to sit up here and wait for that. We'll just fly on down to where we're supposed to be. It's a TIE Defender. You're going to go... defend the commander in the... put you in Delta, I guess. I don't know what Delta Group is, but... I'm going to guess that it's going to be the TIE Defender group, so there we go. Okay, so Gimpy's going to go and fly and join them while we're waiting for the Star Destroyer to get built. And that leaves us 41 million left over. So the question is, what do you want to do with an extra 41 million? Could buy another ship. The question is, what kind?
Jump completed.
Anti-Montgomery ships that would be useful, since most, if not all, countries have a lot of ions. Well, we don't need a ton of ions. That's the thing. You don't need a lot of ion cannons. They're helpful, but you don't want too many. Because the whole idea of ion cannons is to lower shields, so that your regular guns can tear the ships apart. And if you have and the thing is ion cannons do like squat for normal damage. So if you have too many ions, okay, great, you drop their shields, but now you're not doing enough damage. So, you know, it's just, I think we'll see how the Imperial one does first and go from there before we start looking at more ships that are more ion cannon heavy. The carrier, well, technically the Star Destroyers are carriers, but I mean they're look, they're labeled as carriers, so we have plenty of carriers. We have plenty of fighters. That's not a problem. Now it's just a question of what other large-sized ships do we want other than the Victory 2? Because again, the Victory 2 is classified as a carrier. Quasar is a carrier. The Immobilizer is a carrier. Oh, these are all labeled as carriers. That's not good.
Saturday and Sunday, August 20th and 21 are the monthly giveaways for August. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching again. The first giveaway is later on today, a couple hours. Build a secular as a carrier. Haha, Vukus is a funny person. Hi, Gwydion. You meant, is there a cheaper level of a carrier? Yes, there are. As you can see, we're looking at them here. And
completed. Ornamental.
but again, we already have a Victory 2. And between what will be 3 basically Star Destroyers, the Victory 2 being the smallest, that's going to be capacity for what? 120, 150-ish type fighters, which we'll never want to use all at the same time. The light cruise is essentially floating 8 anti-aircraft. Some of them are. Not always. Like this is the 546, which is something that we were looking at earlier in the game as a potential upgrade ship. Not really anti-fighter stuff. Because these are medium-sized quad. This is actually more of a capital ship-to-ship stuff. It's got some point defense with these quads. It's not horrible.
Jump completed. Vortex.
But it's a decent little ship. Little. What was that noise? I don't know what that noise was for. I hate that. And Arquitens? Too small. Well, that's what this is basically is. This is the type. This is the upgraded version of an Arquitens. You can see it's still got fighter capacity to it. It's not a bad ship. It's relatively cheap at 18 million, comparable to a Star Destroyer. Oh, the one that actually has light cruiser in its name. Oh, this one? This is the Arquitens. Or at least the Imperial version of it. And the one we were just looking at is the upgraded version, because you can see this one's only 9 million, although it doesn't have weapons on it yet. Or does it? Does. So actually this is like half the cost of the ship that we're just looking at. Again, this is the Imperial version. It's not
Jump completed.
bad.
Orin.
It's for the cost, it's not bad. He's got no fighter support, so it's kind of like yeah, it's basically the Arc of Tens. Vindicator, this is just a smaller Star Destroyer at 19 million. Some fighter support. Light turbo lasers, those are the ones you want to shoot down fighters, not a lot. The concussion missile launchers, those will work great against fighters if the medium size can catch them. So again, Vindicator, this is more of a, you know, capital versus capital thing. Uh-oh.
Someone just purchased Storied Strategy and Role-Playing Bundle for €11.76.
Well, thank you very much, whoever that was, using the humble affiliate link. Much appreciated. What the specific ship I was thinking of. It was in an older Star Wars 3D space
Jump
strategy game.
completed.
Lancer
Orin.
frigates. Yeah, they don't have the Lancers in this. Unfortunately, the Lancer doesn't exist. Which is kind of surprising because the Lancer was fairly popular in a bunch of games. Or maybe not a bunch, but a number of games. Yeah, the Lancer actually isn't here. Let's see. Again, we don't have to get them from here. So this is the immobilizer. We already lost one of those. And speaking of dreadnoughts, we can get dreadnoughts out of the New Republic. Oh, we can always go after a Kildabi too from the Mandalorians. That's another XL ship. It's almost the size of a Star Destroyer. No fighters on it really, though.
Jump completed. Bakar.
So those are the Mon Calamari stuff. Or at least the bigger ships. We don't want those right now, though. Looking for something a little bit more cost-effective. So good to always pick up the Dreadnought. A couple of them, actually, at 18 million. We can afford 2 of them. If we really wanted to. Dual turbo lasers. Those are good for shooting down fighters. And he's got 20 types. I don't know why there's 2 different types being used, but they are. And then long range turbo laser, more useful against other stuff. Uh-oh.
Someone just purchased Stars of Sci-Fi Summer by Draft2 Digital for €17.66.
Well, thank you again, whoever that was. MC40?
Jump completed. Palani.
What's he got? Heavy turbo laser, dual turbos. So I'm looking for something that's a little... I mean, he's got ion cannons, not a big deal. 2 light concussions. Looking for something a little bit more anti-fighter. Plus this thing's carrying around more fighters too. Not a bad ship. I mean, the MC40 is fine. But there's different oh, that's right. There's that version, and then this is the torpedo version. So it's got the heavy turbo lasers, 8 dual turbo, so there's this for fighter stuff, and then 2 heavy proton torpedo launchers. Only 2. And still carries fighters and stuff. So it's not a bad little support ship. The question is how effective those heavy torpedoes really are, as far as making it through anti-missile wet guns and stuff. Let's see. Nebulon-C. This is the gunship version of the Nebulon. And by gunship, I mean it's supposed to be shooting down other capitals. Because that's why it's got the...
Jump completed.
These are the medium-sized weapons. With the only 4 of them, though. Dual turbo lasers, quad. So it shoots down fighters, too. I think I'd rather have a dreadnought though. Yeah, it's 14. Yeah, it's got 20. You can play around with those too. Duels. Dual lasers, quad lasers. So it's these. Or is it, which one is this one? This is the RH5. Okay, so that one. So where are these guys? These are, what? These are 105 for cost? Oh, so they're bigger. These are bigger. I wish you could see the stats right here from these buttons. Let's do a direct comparison. Oh, there's encyclopedias that can help us. Hull integrity, weapon output, 1,000 megawatts.
Completed.
Against the shielded target, shield damage 717, hull damage 0, hull damage, okay. Projectile speed. Range is 6 kilometers. So again, 1,000 megawatts on that thing. Oh, damn it. Going to the encyclopedia kills everything. We're looking at this. Yeah. Okay. So it was 1,000, and oh, this is not the same stuff. Which of ours are just looking at? Oh, isn't it? This is what was I looking at? Oh, we're auto-saving. Damn it. Okay, so what ship was I looking at? It wasn't this one, because those aren't the guns we were looking at. Oh, it's a dreadnought. Dreadnought. Looking at the dreadnought. Come on, I'll save. Hurry up. And Jaguar, thank you for that info. Okay, so we are actually looking for Dreadnought, comparing weapons on this thing. All right. Okay, so was it this one? Yeah, it was the dual turbo lasers, the one that puts out 1,000 basically energy. So the dual lasers in comparison. Obviously, they're not going to be as good, but just to put it in perspective, damage-wise. Yeah, look at that. Weapon output is only 5, so it's double the weapon output for the other ones, even though they're the same size weapons, technically.
Jump completed. Bosnian Prime.
Okay, let's hit that twice. I don't know. Dreadnoughts wouldn't be bad. We don't have to put fighters in them. We could if we wanted to, but we don't have to. And they've got these dual laser turrets. They will be very helpful against fighters. Can't make those.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
I mean, dual lasers would be okay. Quad lasers are probably better, but... Weapon output is only 587. What's the fire rate? Rate of fire is 0.7 rounds per second. Range 3.4. So remember that. 0.7 and 3.4. 0.7, 3.4, 0.5, and 4.6. So better range. Rate of fire is a little bit less. I'd like to increase range. So now we can go this route. So think about getting a. Actually, and thing is, we can afford 2 dreadnoughts at 38 or 18 million each. So it's 36 total. That'll leave us 7 million left over, roughly. Or we can take a look at.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Took up Dave out of Mandalorians. Killed Dobby, whatever. Come on.
Asteroid.
$58 million for this. So 4 medium concussion missile launchers will be helpful. Long range turbo lasers, these are all medium size. Medium sized quad turbo lasers, 12 of those. 38 dual turbo lasers. That's for dealing with fighters. That's quite a bit. Comes with ion cannons and of course the mass drivers. Fighters, pretty much not a thing. So that's tempting. It's not that far out of our price range at the moment. It definitely brings more firepower than the Dreadnought does. What do they have for large over here? Dreadnoughts, of course. Praetorian class frigates. Is this technically? Yeah, it's only 7 million. Neutron Star Builder. So they don't have a lot of choices here for Mandalorian ships. Oh yeah, it'll be very effective. There's no doubt that the Keldave is an effective gun or effective ship. It's killed many New Republic ships so far. This class of ship is responsible for us making a lot of money off of scrap metal. That is definitely a thing. So
I was asked to drop my cargo.
So again, we only need about what, 15 million? I bet we can pick that up in a few seconds. Well, maybe not a few seconds, but things. Hasn't been a half hour yet. How long has it been? Yep, only halfway there. So Imperial 1 is halfway being built. So while we're doing that, let's see what we can. Let's see what kind of money we can get. So I know not a lot of money there. This one I just pulled a lot of money out of, I think, at the beginning, off stream. Oh, so that's 21 million. We'll take half your money. Come on. So that gets us to 54. Bastion hasn't been making a lot of money lately for some reason. I'm not sure why. Only at 8 million. This scrap processor, how are you doing? 25 million at a scrap processor. We'll take half your money too. So now we're back up to 66 million already. Camino. 11 million for that one. We'll take a little bit. Come on. stick around because you build up points that you need for the giveaways just by being here. So. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Action 4 will be ready in 2 minutes. Okay, and then Mr. Star Destroyer, we actually want you to be pointing towards the gate a little bit more than you are.
You did it wrong. This is how you do it.
That'll be better.
Warg. Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say. Jag.
Tech Trader. Oh, he's bringing us stuff, isn't he? So that's already happening. Cool. So this is that's the collection point for the materials to build the station. Hopefully you don't run into, well, it shouldn't matter.
REG 7070.
So how nice of them to start delivering stuff to us already. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Victory 2, Star Destroyer.
There's the Imperial One. He is currently Coruscant, so he's almost here. Most of the way. Concord Dawn. It's nice. Look out a little while ago. Now, why is this one? Are we pointing in the right direction yet? Not really. Dun, dun, dun. So again, we're building a defensive platform inside of Note Federation space because we're screwing with them, and these ships are delivering the materials that we need
Delta
already.
Class 1 transport.
So that's a plus. That's a huge plus. Is that Action 4 ready? Yes. Unfortunately, I don't think there's no station to assign him to yet. Oh, wait a minute, there it is. Transfer wares. Get him down here. Good job, Xanthium, beating up on a Locust that loves to get one shot. Unfortunately... No, sorry. Locust is number 7 on your bingo card. Number 7. So we're waiting for our builder to get down here. He just arrived. That's him right there. Station underway, and then stuff. So our main fleet right now is just providing defensive stuff. And Hobo started a bingo vote. If you'd like to participate, just open up your bingo card, click on the number you need to get that much closer to bingo, and the number with the most votes is the number everyone gets. Good luck.
Neutron star builder.
I feel like I'm building the Death Star. Super secret. Gotta kill everybody that sees this because it's a secret. I wonder how big is the Death Star anyway? It's huge. I know it's super huge. I wonder if you could actually build something similar just for fun. I mean, it wouldn't be able to move around, but build a station that's the size of a Death Star. It would take a little while, I'm sure. It's the size of a small moon. Fenny, size of a small moon. And congratulations, Hobo, on getting bingo. We'll keep the bingo card up for 2 more winners. And then we'll start a new one up.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Well, don't do that. You know what to do. Run like a coward. There's our builder. So this would be your opportunity to see how stations get built. First they bring in the parts. That's what that little blob down there is. These little freighters are coming in, delivering the stuff, getting paid for it. Okay, so we've made our location, so that's going to be a good spot. And then we have the builder coming in. He'll come up and he'll park around here somewhere and start using these building drones to build stuff. You should be able to watch it happen from this spot. Again, building a defensive platform to screw with the Enote Federation. And we're waiting for an Imperial 1 Star Destroyer and a Keldavi battleship to join our fleet. Once they do, we're gonna go kick the crap out of a defensive platform at the other end of the sector. Maybe go kick some crap out of some other stuff in other sectors. So again, there's this little
building drone.
Building drones. So should be building stuff. We have a 30 reputation with the New Republic. We get huge discounts apparently when we do business with them. So where's the bad guy flying in? Don't see him. Probably just went out the gate, no big deal. So you can sort of see this station building up there, that little gray blob.
Neutron star builder.
So those building drones really do their jobs. Dun, dun.
Pelta Class 1 transport. YT 1300M.
It's showing us no storage, so what's he actually doing there?
GR 75.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Okay. And once the basics get built for the station, we need a dock. That's going to be pretty much, then it's just a matter of getting the weapons built. So, other two, where are they? So the Imperial one's almost here. He's only like 2 jumps away, I think, maybe 3 at most. He is, I don't know where he is. One, 2, 3. Oh, he's still a little while. He's not even at Coruscant yet. So he's only 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 jumps away. We have a mission here in this sector. What for? Trade. Supporting the Republic in the area. We don't want to do that. They should have enough ships. I provided them with enough materials to build tons of ships. This guy's smart. Okay, so that's... Oh, and we didn't realize we're between 2 gates, so... Bad guys who fly too close to this, go from one gate to the other, have to go by this, or will be going to have to go by the platform, which will be interesting. Build faster. We're just waiting for the basics of this. Well, actually, no, we're still waiting for the Imperial One and the Keldabi to get here. And once they do, we'll go cause some trouble. Because it doesn't look like anybody's going to be bothering this anytime soon.
Imperial Gozenti freighter.
No, that's ours to here to deliver stuff. How nice. Where's that action for? He's not here yet.
Imperial Gozenti freighter.
Docking permission granted.
So yeah, we're just playing defense. Make sure no bad guys try to come in here and disrupt us. And of course, still waiting for the Imperial One and Keldabi to get here too, because then we will cause trouble for somebody else. First part's almost done. Actually, what's next on the list of stuff to build? Docking platforms next, and then all the defense stuff. Actually, we'll just do this. Just keep the building funds available, or put the funds available to build over the estimate, just in case prices change, because that happens. And auto saving. Okay, so that, let's see.
Awaiting orders.
It's awaiting orders. So these are all the resources we need to get everything built. So durasteel plates are on their way. Model prefab, still gonna need more of those. These are all the components we need for the turret stuff. Which are advanced electronics is the toughest one to get. So we don't have anybody making those. Probably should do that. So he just went right to the gate. Okay. Okay, so the Imperial Star Destroyer is almost here. What's his problem? Lost signal. Hold position and wait until release. What? Why would you do that? Why does he not know where he is? So we have satellites in this system. What's the problem? Okay, he's fine. I think I should go get those. Was it advanced electronics? I should go buy those. Do we have the money for it though? 11 million. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Gimpy's gonna hop in his TIE Defender and go make a quick trip to somewhere. Specifically Coruscant. It shouldn't take too terribly long in the TIE Defender. I have to go visit all your orders. Up here. So we have to go up here and talk to the representative for the New Republic, and hopefully this stuff isn't too expensive to buy.
I was asked to drop my cargo.
Don't do that. Look, there it is.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1.
Imperial Star Destroyer 1 has arrived. Looks a lot like an Imperial Star Destroyer 2. What's the difference? Bigger guns on the 2, basically. I think the 2 is a little bit larger physically, right? I think it's a couple hundred meters longer, maybe. But the fighter capacity is the same. It's mainly the guns are bigger on the 2. There goes Gimpy. Oh, shit.
TIE Defender.
Kind of made a mistake. Gimpy was supposed to get into the TIE Defender. He kind of forgot to do that. Gimpy screwed up. Gimpy sent his ride off to without him. I wish you could do that, but it doesn't work that way. Anyway, so there's the first part of the defensive platform. That's administrative core or something like that. Now they're going to be building the, well, once it doesn't look like it's completely finished, but next is the docking hub. Once that's done, we'll be able to put a manager on there and fun stuff.
YV light freighter.
Yeah, once this thing is up and running, that shipping line or that trade route is going to pretty much disappear for them. Or at least it should. Me messing up? It's never. You're too new to the stream to be saying shit like that, Xanthium. You should not have noticed that yet. Hey, Balls, welcome back. Nice starships? Just a couple. Our second Star Destroyer, our Imperial Star Destroyer, has
Imperial
just
Star
arrived.
Destroyer 1.
He's still cruising his way over here, it looks like, maybe.
Dreadnought class cruiser.
Boss fight.
Tully, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. That's right. I said Tully. Unlike Gimpy, I know the difference between Tubby and Tully.
We can put a manager on this thing. Okay, so we need to dig out a manager. How good of a manager? Probably not the best. 3 will be fine, I think. Management 2.5. There's a 3. You're getting a promotion. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to assign a freighter to hopefully deal with the materials it needs. That's action 4 down here. He's already in system. Not that it matters. And building storage. Make sure that got in there correctly, and it did. Okay, so the station is pretty much in the process of getting stuff built. Anyway, good job, Xanthium, Balls, Tex. Welcome back, Tex, for beating up on a cute little kitten. Cute little kitten is number 2 on the bingo card. Number 2. Promotion means somebody gets strangled? No, not in this case. We're not the Imperial Fleet. We are a independent thing. We are actually. What is our name? I think it's the Gimpire Limited. Yes, we are the Gimpire Limited. So you don't get promoted through executions or because of executions. You get promoted because you're actually capable of doing stuff. We found that killing off your better skilled people is not the best way to go. What a radical way of thinking. I know. It's incredible, isn't it? Anyway, so that's ready. Where is the Keldavi? He is almost here. He's only a couple of sectors away. We're bribing your name onto a starship. That's another way of getting things done, too. Oh, that reminds me. Sniper needs his name, doesn't he? 33 degrees Celsius. You blame California? Yes, it's all California's fault. I don't see how, but sure. Okay, so the name, this is... I can spell right. Journeys. Revenge. K2 technically because the other one got destroyed. That fit? A second, I look on it like in the Sniper Journeys Revenge Mark II. Oh, it works. Okay, that works. The nebulon-b is still alive. Our oldest combat vessel is still alive. Oh, sorry, second oldest combat vessel. Technically, the oldest combat vessel is the TIE Defender, which I need to take it for a real quick ride, hopefully. Okay, so your job is to go fly up to the nearest person that's going to have it is going to be Coruscant. So we need to go buy a module to put on our stations to help us produce defensive weapons a little bit faster.
The ship will be undocking soon.
This ship will be docking right now.
Can I help?
Try a bit harder. Okay. Might as well just eject.
And there's the Imperial One.
Bother me. Requesting
Oh, sorry, that's... Is that the Imperial One?
docking permission.
Oh shit, am I leaving at the wrong time here? Oh shit, we're leaving at the wrong time.
You'll think you're better than Split. Funny.
Yep, definitely in the wrong time to be on here. Or to be wrong time to be leaving. Shit. Came out of nowhere.
That was a really silly thing to do. Split laughed. You're cooked. You can't scare me.
So, looks like they've got some patrol ships flying around, no big deal.
Not good. I'll try and make it quick. You in trouble now. I'm not afraid of you.
So where's this guy going? It's going after me?
You're not taking me out like that.
Cargo ship. Ah, the Kadabi just arrived too.
You go back to
TIE
the
Defender.
Learn to fly properly.
Autopilot.
No autopilot.
Disengage.
So we can pull this off with the laggy this is.
Requesting immediate backup.
You're fine.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break.
Oh, bad
Go
timing.
stretch your legs.
Bad timing.
Didn't want to do
Your
that.
next break is in 2 hours.
I can give you more. One hit like that isn't gonna stop me.
Okay, nothing's really going on at the station, so that's fine. How far away is that guy? That's our 4 kilometers.
Requesting immediate backup.
Missiles away.
Was that it? You're making it
That's a kill. Yes, I know. Scout report coming up after break time. Gotta take care of these guys first.
Get lost. Is that the best you could do? Want some more?
Missiles away. Two kills for me. Not a lot of skill required for that, but
This is bad.
it's not bad. I don't even think all our fighters are out.
Get out of here.
Yeah, those are going to miss them more than likely, because they're facing the wrong direction.
That barely tipped. Get lost. I'll get you for that.
Dun, dun, dun. Come back here. Ah, missiles missed. What's this guy doing? He's attacking our harbor.
Try a bit harder. So you want some more then, do you? Try talking less. You might fly better. That was a bad move. Are you serious? You really don't stand a chance.
Here, let's pause for a second. Okay, so break out the scimitars or the B-wings? B-wings. They're already out there, it looks like. So, B-wings going after this guy. What else is up here? Now the Quasar. Now the scimitars and Y-wings go after him. Not register? Move their orders and boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
And free for all. Free for all.
Looky looky, Vacruels wants to get beat up again in the free-for-all. Get him. Get him now.
So the Imperial, the bombers will take this guy out. Okay, let's get this fight done with so I can go on my break.
Get lost.
Yes, charge the Star Destroyers. Charge the Star Destroyers.
That wasn't serious enough to stop me. So you want some more then, do you? I'll make sure you regret that.
There's this crew vacating.
Coming right up.
Valor class cruiser.
He's toast.
Have a real self-applied.
So those are all escape pods. They bailed.
That was serious enough to stop me.
Wow, he got destroyed too.
Real ship before? You don't scare me. I think you might regret that. So, you want some more, do you?
Release the pod hunters, yes. Evil pod hunters.
You're in for it. Really?
So there's the Kildalby right there. station, no problem. Builder still up.
Some excuse for a pilot you are. I'll make sure you regret that.
Ron Vukulos wasn't there here.
Enough for you?
He's probably getting his tea. He probably went to go get his tea.
Damage is getting serious.
Kiss your plasma vents goodbye.
So, so the duel between Zafty and Sniper. Okay. Was there a boss fight? There was a boss fight, wasn't there?
Don't look at this lab. Requesting permission to dock. You'll get it now. Docking permission granted.
Okay, I think this is under control.
Big mistake. Snatch from you. Get lost.
Yeah, I don't really see anything else going on. Just small fighters, or just fighters flying around. Shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I take that back. Neutron Star Escort. What's he doing here?
You really think you can take on Spit? That shot not much good.
That didn't do a whole lot of damage, did it? Oh, it did, 4%.
Get off my radar. Split not afraid.
Oh, it was rigged. Sniper won the duel too. Good job, Sniper.
This time. I'll make it as quick as I can. You don't stand a chance. Split not impressed.
We were hit.
Vacate your ship. You don't need it anymore. Also running out of missiles. I'm out of missiles.
Get off my radar.
Oh, I'm caught in this little gravity well. So he's just I'm just being towed behind him. He can't shoot me.
You're in for it.
You're taking hits.
My guns are too hot.
You're in trouble now.
His hull's almost gone. That's all the missiles that are hitting him, right? They should be vacating. I don't know why they haven't vacated the ship yet. And that's gonna be that.
Explosion imminent.
Okay, so I think that little conflict is over with. Apparently they didn't appreciate us setting up a station in their space. They'll get over it. Oh, look, there's still more coming in. You know, we're just going to pause here because I need to get water and that kind of stuff. We also need to do scout report and that kind of thing. So we're just going to stop here a few minutes, get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. And we'll come back here and continue beating up on these guys and we'll be fine. Okay, so Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video. Oh, sorry. And we also have to get the scout report started. Just a second. Forgot about that. Scout report. What is Scout report? Scout is a cat that lives here in our complex. She is not a stray. She does have a home. Not our home, despite what some people may think. But about 3-4 years ago now, she adopted Mrs. Gimpy, and as a result, Scout is currently, or shows up on our porch and inside our condo on a regular basis. Looking for food, basically, is what it is. And we do this approximately this time every day. We make a prediction, has Scout been seen or not in the past 24 hours. She is currently on a 12-day streak, I believe. Yeah, she's on a 12-day streak, which is nowhere close to her record streak of 106 days. But, you know, this is how we do things. Anyway, we'll get this up here in a second. And again, this is all for fun. It's not gambling, despite what some countries may think. Okay, so I'm going to get back to my break. We'll find out the results and continue on with the game. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to make a prediction, just click the predict button at the top of the chat window. Probably should have just picked up and then shoot yep, nope, or she's in the condo now. It's one of the 3 answers. Question is, which one is it? We'll find out here shortly. Okay, I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the dog video.